Jade Steele, Executive Director of Hannah's Helping Hands, when I would like to welcome you today to our Fireside Chats, interviews with extraordinary people and pets. And today it is my honor to introduce you to Gary McAdams and his wonderful dog Angus. They are one of our most recent additions to our veterans program. And before I talk too much, I'd just like to have Gary share his story with you because it's truly beautiful.
Hi there, and I don't know about all of the hoopla, but I'm Gary McAdams, President of Vietnam Veterans of America for the Portland area, and I've been blessed to have Angus as my puppy in training to become a service dog for me. I'd like to start out by saying to Helping Hands, you've really blessed my life. But anyway, I've had Angus about a month and a half. We've been to 4 Hannah Helping Hands training. He's checked out, but I want to share his story. When Jade first found out about Angus, all of the Helping Hands service dogs go through a pretty scrutinized medical as well as a mental evaluation, and Angus was determined not to be suited for a service dog.
Yes, it was.
And Jade and I talked about that extensively on the phone, and Jade was gracious enough to allow me to see if there was a bond there with Angus. And obviously, as you can see, there's a real bond because you couldn't get this dog away if you wanted him. But we look forward to doing extraordinary things with Hannah Helping Hands and the Veterans Program. We're just real excited to be a part of this program. And I'd have never known about it if it wouldn't have been with one of my associates, Bangy Trawick from PTSD Foundation of America, who has an office in my nonprofit, where I have 13 nonprofits. Service dogs are going to be rapidly a part of,
I hope so,
of our program. So that's the plan. And
so maybe I'll share a little bit about what program he's talking about, and then I would love for you to share a little bit more about the story of how we came to have Angus. But
Sure.
What we're talking about is our nonprofit. One of the programs that we do, it's very near and dear to my heart, is our veterans program, of which Gary and Angus are a part. And with that program, what we do is we match a veteran with a dog, or if they already have their own dog, that's okay too. And then they just join our program where we pay for and provide medical care for the life of the pet, all of their food, and all of their training, which is such a beautiful gift to give. And I know he said he was so blessed, but I feel blessed too that I get to offer this to the greater Portland community and just witness what's happening and the joy and companionship that these dogs bring to people like Gary. So part of the story that he was starting to share, and Angus not quite almost making it, but he did. We persevered because, well, we just wanted to, and it worked out great. But how it happened is we had an article published in the paper, and a woman contacted me and said that she would like to donate her dog to our program, which is Angus. And that started the ball rolling. And at the same time, Gary and I were talking on the phone and trying to think, what would be the best dog for him, and how could we, make a great match. And when I got the call, I said, okay, bring your dog in. We'll do a little bit of an evaluation. And as Gary mentioned, Angus was determined not to pass, but I said, you know what? And Gary asked me, he's like, Jade, please, can I just check? Can I just meet him? I have this intuition about this dog and I'd like to go meet him. So I said, yes, of course. And then tell us what happened, because I think it's very interesting.
Well, I had him I have a veterans center over off of Johnson Creek Boulevard, and I suffer from PTSD as well as on my right foot I only have 2 toes. So I walk a little cockeyed. Well, I was carrying my briefcase and I fell. And immediately Angus comes over and he straddles me because I'm on my back. I'm trying to figure out, that's enough? I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and Angus straddles me. And he, one foot's here and one foot's here, and his body's across and he's looking at me, and he's almost to say to me, "Dad, can I help?" And as you can see, we're pals, and
Yes.
he saved his pop, got me up, and we've been doing it ever since.
Huh?
But yeah, he. When I went to get Angus up in Woodland, Washington, Angus, we drove in the driveway of this farm because we went to pick him up, and one of my board of directors was with me, Terry Smith, and Terry says to me, "Oh, look at that dog," and I said, "Oh yeah, that's either Angus's mother or that's Angus's father." Well, when I opened the door, when we got parked, it was a situation where Angus started licking me to death. The only secret to that combination was I didn't know it was Angus. I thought it was either the mother or the father. Well, we go up to the door to this really nice lady, a beautiful home, beautiful farm, and I said, "I'm here to see your puppy." And she says, "Sir, do you have something wrong with your eyes?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm fine. I'm here to see your puppy." And she says, "Right there at your side licking you, that's my puppy. That's Angus."
He's a big puppy.
He's a big puppy.
Yes, he is.
And he's growing every day. But we hope to have him get well enough to work as my service dog. And he goes to work with me every day. He has a crate in my living room. He's never messed in the house once, although he's messed in the training facility twice.
I heard that story.
And we were kind of ashamed of that, but I understand it's from other dogs' smell and that kind of thing. So it's just been a great marriage.
Yes.
And
Some things are just meant to be, and I
That's
think
right.
through our perseverance and our
Absolutely.
dedication to the program in general, and to finding the perfect dog for Gary as his companion therapy dog, it just worked out. So I could not be happier. Yeah. And
Angus is half Springer Spaniel and half Labrador Retriever. He sees a bird, he automatically points, just straight as an arrow. The Springer in him, and he loves, from what I understand, the water. We'll find that out this summer.
Right?
We're not going to do it now.
it's not too cold.
You bet.
Anyway, so thank you to those of you who watched with us, and if you are interested in checking out more about our programs, and certainly our veterans programs is one of my favorites, please visit us. Our website is www.hannascharity.org, and please feel free to just check in with me, say hi, offer any comments or thoughts that you have, and certainly we welcome anyone who wants to get involved in whatever way tugs at your heart. So thank you. Have a great day, and thank you, Gary and Angus, for joining us
And I'd like
today.
to say to the veterans community out there, if you're not taking part in this program, you need to go to that website that Jade was talking about, because it's life changing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. All right, bye-bye, everybody.